What's up, DJs? It's your boy DJ LiftOFF with the JP way, and you don't want to miss this flight. In today's video, we're going to be learning why hand control and being able to change speeds at the drop of a dime is one of the most important skills you can have as a scratch DJ.
Shake that thing while you make it. You gotta shake that thing, shake that thing. I'm up on the way.
Alright, DJs, in this scratch pattern, we're just going to be focused on the baby scratch and the chirp scratch. As you can see, it's not a very complex scratch pattern. However, it does require a lot of hand control and some changes of speed. So with that said, let's hop right into it. First, go ahead and load up your Serato scratch sentence. Download it from the description if you don't already have it. And then you can use either of these sounds. I'm going to be using this sound here. It's right at 11 seconds, but it is a little bit difficult if you're a beginner scratcher because it is like there's only a little bit of room in between these two sounds. So if you need a little bit more room, definitely just use the traditional scratch sound at the front as well. Either one will work, okay? So this scratch pattern is 2 bars or 8 beats. So you're going to want to start this scratch pattern 8 beats before the 1 wherever you're going to be dropping this track. Also, one thing to note, we're going to be starting actually on the and before those 8 beats start. So we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and that's where we're going to start this scratch pattern, and then we're going to go into the 8 beats following that. So starting from the very beginning, we're going to need to implement that hand control because we have a slow baby scratch and then into a fast half chirp. So this is what we have at the very beginning. Just like that, slow baby, and then we have just pushing our platter forward, and then we have like half of a chirp where we're just cutting that sound out. Once you do that, you're gonna pull that platter back while your crossfader is still cutting that sound all the way off. So that's all you have at the beginning. If we went ahead and counted that out, it would be like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, as you can see right there, I hit it right on that 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Next, all we have are just straight baby scratches. So you're gonna want to pull your platter or pull your crossfader off of the edge right after you do this. Pull that back, open your crossfader, and then next all we have is this. So if I was to do it dramatically, it would sound and look like this. So it's kind of pushing into the platter fast or pushing into the sound fast, and then you're pulling back slowly like such. However, when you're doing it full speed, it's not going to be as dramatic. So it's not just 2 baby scratches like this, but it's kind of like a baby scratch, fast forward, and then slowly coming back. However, like I said, when you're doing it quickly, it's not as recognizable. So if I was to do the first and second part, it would sound just like this. If I was to do it in my head, it would sound like this. Da what da da what da what da what da da what da what versus 2 regular baby scratches would sound like this. Da what da da what da what. Moving on from there, next we just have a kind of like a medium fast chirp scratch, then a slow chirp scratch, and then we're going into 4 chirp scratches that are going to go fast, slower, slower, slower. So essentially, I'll just go ahead and do it first from the beginning. So if we were to count that out, we would have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So once we get here, we're now going to have 3 chirp scratches going from fast, slower to slower, and then we're actually going to be letting our platter go. So just like this. So now I'm going to go ahead and count this one more time, and I'm going to finish the entire thing and then show you all the very end. So we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Okay, so let's go back to those chirp scratches. We have the 4 chirp scratches. Then we have 3 chirp scratches. Then we're letting our platter go, catching it at the end of the sound. We're gonna pull that platter back slowly, and then we just have a fast chirp scratch, slow chirp scratch, and then a forward scratch, or letting the platter go, and that's gonna be dropping it on the 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Okay, so there you have it. That is the entire scratch pattern. Again, you're starting that right before those 8 beats. So 8 beats until you drop the track. You're gonna start it on that 4 and before those next 8 beats. So again, make sure you're focused on your hand control throughout this entire scratch pattern. I added a fast and slow chirp scratch at the end just to help you with the practice a little bit more right before you're dropping it on the 1. So again, it's extremely important to have this skill as you continue becoming a better and better scratch DJ. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and hit the like button as well as the subscribe button. And on that note, I will catch y'all in the next flight. On the next flight.
I need to find my drink. Chillin' all night, you know that's fine by me. Oh, we don't have to talk, you know that's quite alright. Cause I be ducking feelings every time we link. You say it's hard to love you right, so let me focus. And even though it never lasts, enjoy the moment. I know they say the plane gon' crash, but that feels hopeless. So if I crash, I hope I crash into the ocean. I went on 10 dates, I spent